Hello, Aquarius. This is your Tarot forecast, November 2015. And I know a lot of you have questions about what's going on in your life. How are things going to open up and expand? And so I've created a great tool for you. I'm going to be speaking about it here towards the end. So you want to follow through to hear exactly what tool I've created for you that you can use anytime, anywhere, whenever needed. I am so excited to launch this, and I'm so excited to see what you think, and I trust you will come to love it. Well, I'm seeing a relationship is the first thing that pops up here around you. And this relationship, let me tell you though, whether this is with your significant other or whether it's a new person coming in, maybe for those of you who are single, don't know, but I'm seeing that it's starting off with a relationship energy, and I'm seeing this expanded rainbow between the two of you. And when I see that, that's your chakras all lining up, all right, harmonizing and getting on the same page with mutual understanding, respect, and maybe also romantically, if this is indeed a romantic relationship. But it's coming at a time where I'm feeling that it is divine timing, because I can see how you've been holding off or holding back, or where maybe you've been feeling a little bit that things here have been blocked. So you could say maybe if this is a partner in a work area, if there has been an issue, well then maybe it's time for that to turn around, and here comes the friendship back in around, or the mutual understanding and picking up again your communication. So it could be that too. If it is in fact a romantic relationship, well then this is coming in after a period where you might have felt that you have been alone or single for a while. So you're going to have to adjust that to your own personal life, because of course we're looking at a general reading, right? But in the overall, I'm seeing for you, there is now tackling as far as looking into your financial situation and discussing it with a male. This male, I feel, is somebody who promotes growth. He's interested in seeing that you can grow and expand more of your talents. In that, you might be able to have a conversation that can spark perhaps a better financial situation, maybe looking into a raise. I see that he's open to it. It might not come immediately, but it could come down the road. So given the opportunity to have such a conversation with this person, don't step back. See it as, a perfect time for you to actually mention that you're ready and to take a step up, and you might ask where they see you in this matter. I'm feeling communication for you is all about now opening up new chapters and speaking your highest truth, Aquarius. And as you do, when you share what it is you see, what it is you understand, this is when you're getting feedback and flow of communication. I see you moving forward in a way where people are excited to hear what it is you have to say. So don't hold back. This is maybe one of the best communication months I've seen for a long, long time. And this is something that you're really strong about as is on a monthly basis. But this is particularly very, very special for you here in November, as if you can expand maybe to a group. Maybe you're going to give a talk or a presentation. If so, expect the feedback to be really, really good. It's a time where I see that you're just really happy in your foundation with what's going on around you here. Also at home, also within the family. There's a feeling of what I can get or read as rebirth, where you're just feeling lighter spiritually, happier. There's a flow that's going on within you. When I say a rebirth, I mean, I just see fertile energy now. That could be, for some of you, literally speaking, being fertile and getting pregnant. But for others of you, it could just be symbolic, meaning that you're fertile with life, with ideas, with emotion, with joy and happiness. And that this is a stage of your life where you're in this beautiful emotional growth. So that being said, there might be also something to be celebrated for whatever this new is coming in. And it might also just indicate that there's news of a newborn coming in, birth of a child as well. So here for you, there is strength in your creativity, in your joy and self-expression. I'm feeling there's two things that you're going to be focusing on, Aquarius. And we're not talking necessarily work as in career or where you're making your money. But I'm seeing two things that you're focusing on and wanting to focus more on is within your hobbies or your talents there. And I'm seeing like new beginnings, something that you're really wrapping yourself around and finding or will be finding a lot of joy, a lot of inspiration, and there's a lot of strength. It's something that you can actually master perfectly. And for those of you who are smart, might even take this hobby to the next level. That can turn into a second income stream. So you want to look at what might have been laying there, maybe as hidden talents as well. But that will definitely be coming up to the surface, so more hands-on. And I'm also seeing that the shifts that you feel you've been doing this year in 2015, some of you left something behind. It was time, though. You felt that that was important as you were reaching for new goals, new heights. And at this point, when you're looking back over the shift, the change that you've made, there's a totally different outlook. It's as if you left one level, and here you are a few months later, and there's a totally different level that has laid out for you. And so I can see how you're thinking, this was good. This was really good. The shift that has taken. And it's really aligning you to where you're at and where you're heading now. The goals and the intentions, where you see yourself in a few years. So some of you are actually looking way ahead right now, making up some plans for it. And then I'm seeing news about somebody getting married. And of course it could be for a few of you, but I feel it's more like in the circle of family or friends too, for other of you. And there's the female that I see that's really popping up here, so it might be the bride rather than the groom that you may know of the two. So yes, and so then here also I'm seeing something about two homes, whatever that means for you. It could be traveling between two homes, maybe visiting family here this month or family coming to visit you. It might be that you're looking into investing in a second property so that you will have two homes, maybe rent out one of them, or it could be moving from one home and then to another. However that works out for you, but I'm seeing that there's a sense of victory, okay? So this is something that you're wanting. I see that you're pushing for it. You're behind the steering wheel of your own vehicle of life, really feeling that now is the time to move in this direction. There's joy, there's happiness, there's tranquility, and there's also what I feel a level of improved security coming from it too. Now, a few of you, and I'm only seeing a few of you because I'm seeing a lot of success here. I see you guys really moving towards that balance of security, but there's a few of you here still wanting to change your career, or maybe just change the department of where you're working. And it seems like it's felt a little blocked for you and that you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. If that is the case, I'm feeling that you will be coming up upon a time where something might now be reviewed. So if you have applications out, well, maybe this would be the time here, closer to the end of November, coming in with some news in this matter here. Because when I see right behind this, well, here is actually something quite creative being unfolded or disclosed or coming up to the surface. And it's more like I see that you're thinking, finally, okay? So if something has been moving slowly, you should see that turning a corner here. End of November, pretty much more so, I feel, coming into December, but more on that next month, and we'll look into it. But here, I see the person you love your partner, your significant other here, really taking a creative twist this month. And I'm feeling not only is he or she coming up with an intention, a game plan that looks great. Well, it looks like, yes, it does sound great, and it can indicate something wonderful right now, but I'm liking even more what's coming in behind it, because the intent or this goal seems to be good, but then there's growth. There's as if it branches off into new things, so there could be a lot of spin-offs. So it's worth paying attention to whatever this idea is. It could come to turn a corner here, both for you and for your partner. So I have a new channel, and it is called Pick 3 Cards. You can find it on YouTube, or you can also find it on my website anytime, also called pick3cards.com. So the thing is, you hold a question in your mind, you go pick 3 cards, and then you listen to the answer. Here's a little test so you can see what you can expect, and then afterwards I'll put up the link. You go straight there and start asking your questions and see what answers you're going to get back. Now, here we have somebody who exudes power and intelligence. This is a man that we all look up to. We respect him. He's got integrity. He has lived up to his higher potential. And this is a man above all men, all the other kings in the zodiac. And it is because he lives true and authentic to his heart. He follows the guidelines of foundation in life for good rules, good integrity. It's definitely somebody that you can trust. If this man has showed up for you now in your question, you may expect this type of a person now to show up around you here in the very near future that will be supportive to you. It could be a father figure, it could be a boss, or somebody that you look up to and respect. It might be a soulmate that comes in, and in that case, you will come to see in this persona that he reflects many of the facets of the diamond, meaning that you can come to recognize certain traits from the men that you have met along your path, and so you will feel very safe, very comfortable with him. And normally, well, it is definitely somebody that you can tie very, very good liaisons with.